Hospital. How did you get around Drew Quartermain?
Nothing's happened that your help can't fix.
That changes everything.
Your history with Brooklyn is deeper than Lulu realizes.
That's pushing Michael too far.
What happens next depends on you.
Hey lovely viewers, welcome to my channel USA Gossip TV. Listen to the news headline first, and please hit the subscribe button for more update. General Hospital early spoilers, March 10th. 14. Jason gets aggro, BLQ outed, and Carly plots. James medical exigency, Carly warns Lulu, Sonny and Tracy face off. Now summary, General Hospital early spoilers. March 10th. 14. Jason gets aggro, BLQ outed, and Carly plots. General Hospital spoilers for March 10th through the 14th reveal that Jason Morgan is getting enough aggressive, Brooklyn Quartermain is outed, and Carly Corinthos Spencer is conniving. As we always do on Early Edition Day, we start with what's coming the rest of this week to get you ready for coming week. General Hospital spoilers, Lois's cover-up and Lulu's disquisition. Wednesday, March 5th, we've got Lois Cerullo demanding desperately to cover her tracks. Obviously, it's about Brooklyn Quartermain, the relinquishment secrets, all of that. And effects are about to get really messy because of what Lulu Spencer did. Of course, she was in the hostel room of Martin Gray looking for word about Valentine Cassadine and Charlotte Cassadine. But rather, she struck pay dirt. Indeed, though Dante Falconeri just told her that Brooklyn is dealing with gravidity stuff, she's going to go hard at her, and that puts Lois in the line of fire. Speaking of Lulu, she goes to see Cody Bell on Wednesday, and if I had to guess, because she knows when the sprat was born and who it's and everything, she may be questioning Cody about back when he and Brooklyn Quartermain and Dante were teenagers. Of course, Cody knows about the gestation and knows the baby went up for relinquishment. He knows what Brooklyn knows, which is just a little, and I suppose Lulu is going to try to shake information out of him. I wonder if he's going to vacillate. I wonder if she'll tell him. However, at least he can give Brooklyn a heads up, if she does. Anna's confides, Carly's date interruption, and Portia's dilemma. Meanwhile, Anna Devane confides in Felicia Scorpio. There's so numerous effects to talk about, her wanting Emma to take this position at deception. There's the Cyrus Renault stuff, the Jason stuff, the Sidwell stuff. There's so important stuff. Also, Carly and Jack Brennan are out on a date, and notoriety interrupts them. However, I would have to guess that it's Drew Kane Quartermain, perhaps lashing out at her for hanging Willow Tate when she said she was going to move in with him, if I'm just throwing it out there. Jack also tells Carly that there's commodity differently going on, but I can't imagine that whatever that's about, that it's going to be him telling her the verity about what has gone on with Cyrus and Jocelyn Jacks, and her being in training and all that good stuff. Portia Robinson has been hovered by Drew, and she's going to go talk to someone who knows about it, and that's going to be Ava Jerome. She's going to run to her, and I wonder if she's going to tell her that, Brad Cooper must have revealed the sap. They had this discussion before where Ava principally said, I know what you did, and I understand you did it to cover Trina Robinson. Good for you. Ava's all about it. She's forfeiture. She's a veritably good person to talk to about this, and she's going to tell her that she needs her help to fix it. Or differently, Portia is spooked that her life and her career is fully over. Rocco's wrathfulness, Jason's readiness, and Maxie's interruption. Meanwhile, Rocco Falseroni is really frenetic at Danny Morgan because Rocco got another communication from his family, Charlotte, about what's going on, where she is, all that. Rocco told Danny, Danny told Jason, and he's furious, saying he'd no right to tell his pater. Now, I do not know if he's upset they're going to run more or what. Meanwhile, Jason tells someone that if commodity comes up, he'll be ready to go. has to be about chancing Charlotte. Maxie Jones is busy trying to stop Martin from going into his hostel room on Wednesday so he wouldn't catch Lulu poking, but we know she gets down with it because she goes to see Cody. Willow's fellowship, Sonny's argument, and Sidwell's process. Also, on Thursday, March 6th, Willow is being nice and friendly with Isaiah. I mean, she needs musketeers right now because she's kind of persona non grata for her involvement with Drew. Sonny Corinthos is arguing with Tracy Quartermain. You know, those two don't like each other. No way have. No way will. Interested to see the content, however. Jen Sidwell process Alexis Davis out to Ladle Island, and I wonder if he wants her to do some legal work for him, like drawing up that deception contract, or perhaps it's some kind of document for him and Sasha Gilmore. So, you know, some kind of non-disclosure agreement that she signs, and also he's going to pay her boku bucks. Lulu's next move, Elizabeth and Drew's meeting. Lulu considers what's her coming move, what's she going to do, because we know she's not going to sit on this secret that Dante and Brooklyn have a sprat. She's not going to. She presumably should, but she's not going to. Elizabeth Baldwin meets with Drew, and I wonder if he's going to drop some hints to her about what he knows about Portia. You know, they were suckers at one point. It's been a nanosecond, and it wasn't when he was in the part. Jordan and Isaiah's romance, Ned and Lois's disagreement, and Carly's decision. Friday, March 7th, Jordan Ashford and Isaiah. Their love is hotting up, but they're having to keep it off the radar because of her little plot against Sidwell, trying to love him and figure out what's going on with him. Ned Ashton and Lois have a disagreement. I wonder if I still am wondering if he knew Brooklyn was pregnant and that the baby went up for relinquishment and that was like the end of his knowledge. However, Brooklyn doesn't know that her pater knows, but if so. Carly has got to make a big decision, and I'm guessing it's about Willow. She may go fight on Michael's behalf in court, go back to Germany and tell Michael about it. Emma is upset about her grandma Anna, and we also have Brooklyn Quartermain in the hot seat, and I'm guessing that on Friday is when Lulu comes at her about having Dante's sprat. General Hospital weekly spoilers, Lulu's despair, and Jason's mission. The following week, March 10th through 14th, Lulu is still hopeless to track down Valentine so she can get Charlotte back, and I wonder if Rocco is going to. I also have told her that he's heard from Charlotte. He knows where she is, you know, and Charlotte may have sworn him to secretiveness because she doesn't want her pater shot at again, so we'll see. Jason knows, and I wonder if he's going to let Lulu know and take her with him, or if he's just going to go and try to bring her home because, you know, he's a big bone to go off, get into peril to save people. Of course, you know, there's further fallout because Lulu got further than she bargained for when she set up Martin's notes on his meeting with Lois that revealed Dante is Gio's father. She isn't going to be caught out, but I suppose grounded on the battle that he's going to know what she did, and he's going to flash back Maxie trying to keep him out of the room, and he may come and have some effects to say, but that is, you know, his bastard, so he's presumably going to let it slide in the end. Lois's solicitude, Sidwell's docket, and Willow's plan. Meanwhile, Lois is absolutely upset sick about everything being out because Lulu is discovering sap. You know, at this point, other than it making Chase a little uncomfortable, I mean, Gio and Brooklyn and Dante, they should know by now. The sprat's grown. He doesn't have any parents. Brooklyn and Dante aren't involved. Now there's no reason not to come clean, and it's coming out. You know, Dante thinks nothing came of the fling. But also Cody was saying, well, what if commodity did come of it? I wonder if he was trying to press Dante to do the internal calculation or commodity like that. Sidwell keeps pushing his docket forward. We'll see more on he and Sasha and their deal. Willow is moving forward with her plan to move in with Drew, and obviously her mama, Nina, and Carly are conniving together, and I wonder if Nina is eventually going to break down and just tell her she slept with Drew, because that might be the one thing to keep her out from under his roof. Portia's trouble, Lucas's new love, and Michael's recast. Portia is in major trouble because Brad betrayed her, and he came clean to Lucas Jones about it. Of course, Lucas has fully ditched him now, which opens the door to the Riddle Man who has been teased as Lucas's new love interest. Also, Lucky Spencer should be packed out of the sanitarium veritably soon, and I do wonder if Elizabeth is going to invite him to come home to finish recovering. You know, she was so happy he woke up, gave him a big old kiss. By the way, Chad Duell, who played Michael Corinthos, got a big part in a play that's going to debut in LA, but also is supposed to be headed to an off-Broadway run, so it looks like he's moving on. Perhaps we're going to get a recast Michael after all. General Hospital spoilers. Thursday, March 6th. James's medical exigency. Carly warns Lulu. Sonny and Tracy face off. General Hospital spoilers for Thursday, March 6th reveal that James West will have a medical exigency while Carly Spencer delivers a fallout warning. Sonny Corinthos and Tracy Quartermain will also face off, so there'll be some tense moments coming up on the ABC cleaner. First, it looks like Natalia Ramirez will defy Jen Sidwell about the hostile preemption he's conniving, so these spouses should do some bickering about his docket. At some point, Alexis Davis may end up at Windermere as well, since she's about to get an assignation. Sidwell may bear Alexis's legal services, but he really isn't the kind of Joe who can be trusted. At GH, Felicia Scorpio will bring James and contend they need to see a croaker as soon as possible. James will be mugging in pain, so there'll be some kind of medical exigency that needs a croaker's attention. Isaiah Gannon and Willow Corinthos will do some cling on Thursday's show, so it's possible they'll both do their part to make James feel more. As for Drew Quartermain, he'll have a meeting with Elizabeth Baldwin and run into Trina Robinson ultimately as well. Kai Taylor will be on hand to meet Drew and will contend that any friend of Trina's is a friend of his. Of course, Drew isn't acting like much of a friend to Trina's family these days since he's blackmailing her mama. Since Portia Robinson is in over her head, Ava Jerome gave her a punch to seek Rick Lansing's help. Once Portia processed Rick for advice on Thursday's show, he'll leave her with the only choice she can make. Meanwhile, Lulu Spencer will pound over what she should do now that she knows Brooklyn Quartermain hid a child from Dante Falconeri. Grounded on Thursday's exercise videotape, it appears Lulu will entrust in Carly about the dilemma she's covering. Carly will get why Lulu would want to come clean to Dante, but she'll also advise that the fallout could be ruinous and wonder if Lulu's ready for that. In the end, Lulu will decide the stylish thing she can do is tell Brooklyn what she knows and give Brooklyn herself a chance to come clean to Dante first. Over with Sonny and Tracy, they'll have a showdown, maybe bone related to deception business if this is about the Sidwell offer that's on the table. Of course, it's possible Tracy and Sonny will find other effects to clash about as well during his visit to the Quartermain manse. Anyhow, Tracy will supposedly shut down Sonny's coming suggestion and contend she absolutely won't have it. General Hospital spoilers say Tracy will have a fierce outburst, so we'll bring you more prognostications on her fury and updates on all the shocking news ahead. Thanks for watching these videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.